Hi, my name's Sean McManus. I'm the author of iPad for the Older and Wiser, a new book which shows the over 50s how they can get the most from Apple's fantastic tablet device. My mother-in-law is a massive fan of the device. She loves the way that you can zoom in on things easily. She likes the fact that it's light, it's compact, you can fit it in your handbag easily. So it really has a lot to offer to this audience, and I hope that this book will make it a lot easier for people to get started with it. The book's been produced in partnership with the U3A, and we've had a lot of feedback from them to make sure that the content is exactly what the over 50s require. The iPad's completely different to other computers that you might have used. Instead of having a keyboard, it has a touch screen. When you want to indicate something on the screen, you just touch it, you just point at it. So the book talks you through all the different gestures and the different ways you can touch the screen to instruct it on what you want to do. And it also shows you how to get the most from the inbuilt apps. So you'll learn how to do your email, how to surf the web, how to look at photos on your computer, perhaps three of the things that we spend most of our time doing with computers anyway, as well as learning how to watch films on the high definition screen, how to download and listen to music, how to take photos if you have an iPad that has a camera built in, and how to do video calling if you have a compatible iPad as well. The book's full colour throughout, with plenty of illustrations showing the important parts of the screen, explaining the different icons and the different symbols you'll see on the screen, and uses a friendly conversational tone. And you build your confidence as well, so that by the end of the book you know all of the gestures that are available, all the different ways you can control the iPad, and how you can expand it with new software from the App Store. Here are my top 5 tips for getting the most from your iPad. First tip is to learn the pinch gesture, which is one of the most powerful ways of controlling your iPad. It enables you to zoom in on content on the screen, whether it's a web page or a photograph, or perhaps content in some other apps that you might have downloaded. My second tip is to switch your iPad to speak the auto text. Now, when you're writing, the iPad has a spell checker built in that's a bit of a cross between a spell checker and predictive text, and it will sometimes change what you're writing without you noticing. But if you set it to speak the auto text, then you will hear aloud the corrections it's making, which saves a lot of time and heartache later.
Onomatopoeia.
My third tip is a way to switch between apps quickly. If you press the home button twice, it will show you the apps you've used most recently, and you can just tap an icon to go straight back into it. My fourth tip is to use the spotlight search. Sometimes it's a lot quicker to just ask the iPad to search for an email, a note, or a song or a video than it is for you to go into the app and try to find it yourself. My fifth tip is a way to speed up your web browsing on the iPad. If you tap the multiple windows icon at the top, you can look at lots of different websites at the same time. And while you're reading one of them, you can have another one downloading in the background.